Welcome to the LittleKuriboh hangover panel, by the way. Now, I was going to sing karaoke last night with some of my fans. They wanted to sing Pharaoh's Throne. And I thought I had it on the laptop, but apparently I don't. But if you guys wanted to sing it a cappella with me right now... Do you mind if we just sing it? Okay, so you want to sing Pharaoh's Throne? Which characters are you guys playing? No, I mean... I mean in the song. You want to do Bakura? That job is taken, I'm afraid. Hello. I think I'm good, by the way, man. I think I've got a new song. I think we're good. Thank you, man. I just want to say what the hell just happened? Party hats. Excellent. The party was last night, weren't you at the panel? What happened? What happened last night, by the way? See, I remember that.
LittleKuriboh!
Yes. Yes, indeed. Great shit. So let's sing this real quick so that we can get that done. Because I felt so bad because I walked out of the room to do a recording for somebody, and then you guys have been waiting for me for 20 minutes, and I came back in and you'd gone, and I was like, oh no. But yeah, we can totally get that done right now. So you guys start with the Bakura part. Listen, Limey, I don't think you understand a thing. Everybody knows that it is good to be the king. I've got some good to be the king. To be the king. Everybody knows that it is good to be the king. Just because you have a sexy scar upon your face, you think you've got the right to come on the Egyptian base. To fight against the pharaoh is a fight you're about to lose. To beat you, I don't need my pants or even wear the shoes. Stop groaning, I don't even want. No, I got that wrong. Remember, it's different from that. Stop groaning, I don't even want to know how in the hell you got some type of this show. I'm taking you to school. It's time to you know it's time to breathe. I usually have a theme and a format for this panel, and that's kind of been thrown out of the window just because of how many things people have given me. Somebody gave me a copy of 50 Shades of Grey. To be fair, this panel is supposed to be how not to be internet famous, and when you read this thing, it tends to go online and you tend to become watched by millions of people. So it's not really in keeping with the theme, but I will indeed read from it if you like. She wanted me to read us, who was it? Tristan or Bakura? I can, or both. She gave me the book, so she gets to decide. So we'll do Tristan.
Miss Steele, you are not just a pretty face. You've had 6 orgasms so far. And all of them belong to me.
He boasts playful again. I flush and blink at the same time as he stares down at me. He's keeping count. His brow furrows.
Do you have something to tell me?
His voice is suddenly stern. I frown. Crap. I had a dream this morning.
Oh?
He glares at me. Double crap. Am I in trouble?
Oh, Jesus.
I came in my sleep. I throw my arm over my eyes. He says nothing. I peek up at him from this is like role reversal. Wait. I peek up at him from under my arm and he looks amused.
In your sleep?
Woke me up.
I'm sure it did. What were you dreaming about?
Crap. I wasn't dreaming about crap. For the record. You.
What was I doing?
I threw my arm over my eyes again, and like a small child, I briefly entertained the thought that if I can't see him, then he can't see me, because I'm an idiot.
Anastasia, Bakura. What was I doing? I won't ask you again.
You had a riding crop. He moves my arm.
Really?
Yes, I'm crimson.
There's hope for you yet, he murmurs. I have several riding crops.
Brown-plated leather. He laughs.
No, but I'm sure I could get one.
Leaning down, he gives me a brief kiss and then stands and grabs his boxers. Oh no. He's going. I glance quickly at the time. It's only 9:40. I scoot out of bed too and grab my sweatpants and a cami top. Then sit back on the bed, cross-legged, watching him. I don't want him to go. What can I do? When do I stop reading this, by the way? When does it stop? When does it stop being bad? We'll do a few more pages.
Just do a few of Jack Atlas for these.
Okay. Jack and you say, I didn't voice you say, but I'll do my best. When is your period, Junior? He interrupts my thoughts. What? I hate wearing these things! He grumbles. He holds up the condom and then puts it on the floor and slips on his jeans. Wow! He prompts when I don't reply, and he looks at me expectantly as if he's waiting for my opinion on the weather. Holy crap. This is personal stuff. Next week, I stare down at my hands. You need to sort out some contraception! He is so bossy. I stare at him blankly. Very in character. He sits back on the bed as he puts on his shoes and socks. Do you have a doctor? I shake my head. We are back to mergers and acquisitions and motorcycles. Another 180-degree mood swing. He frowns. I can have mine come and see you at your apartment, Sunday morning before you come and see me, or he can see you at my place. Which would you prefer? No pressure then. No pressure. Which would you prefer? No pressure. Something else that he's paying for, but actually this is for his benefit. Your place. That means I'm guaranteed to see him Sunday. Okay, I'll let you know the time. Are you leaving? Don't go. Stay with me, please. Yes! Why? How are you getting back? I whispered. Taylor will pick me up. Crow will pick me up.
I can drive you. I have a lovely new car. Motorcycle. He gazes at me, his expression warm. I think I screwed up who's saying what. We'll finish this page and we'll... That's more like it, but I think you've had too much to drink. Did you get me tipsy on purpose? Yes! So welcome to the How Not to Be Interpreted. Did you all have a good night's sleep, by the way? Really?
How's your liver?
How's my liver? I got taken out ages ago. But yeah, usually this panel is just about me showing you guys what I used to do before I became LittleKuriboh. And I think I had it on my laptop. It'd be really bad if I didn't. Let's see.
Play
It
some
is a
Channel
mess.
5.
Pardon?
Play some Space Channel 5.
Play some Space Channel.
What's your Steam handle?
What's my Steam handle? It is LittleKuriboh.
It's the folder on your desktop that says how not to be.
There, that'll make sense. Where is it?
It's on your desktop.
Well, yeah, but this is the desktop. Okay, so I'll get into that. So before I made Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, I was still a pasty white guy, but I was like 16 years old, and I got the internet about around 1997, 98. And the first thing that I did was start crushing on a girl who was a really talented artist. And I thought, well, she actually drew her own webcomic. And I thought the best way to get in her good books was to copy everything she was doing, make my own webcomic, only to make it really, 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 really bad. And just hope that that flattered her enough to make her like me. Really, really bad idea. And it was called The Tongue. And I named it that, and I came up with the idea based on, there's a scene in Wayne's World. It's funny that we went from 50 Shades of Grey to a thing called The Tongue. There's a scene in Wayne's World where Garth explains an episode of The Twilight Zone that doesn't actually exist, where a guy signs a contract and with some aliens and they turn him into a tongue in a jar somewhere. And I thought, what if I made a story based on that and actually made it a real thing? So what follows is my attempts to make an actual... This was my first attempt at creative internet humor, and I apologize for what you were about to do. I need some people to voice some of the characters. Moscow, would you like to help out voicing some of these characters? Do you want to come down? Or did you want to do it over there?
Okay.
Yeah, you want to come down?
Alright.
So this is the first installment of what would become... Actually, there are thousands of strips of this comic. Because for a long time, I just didn't check to see how many people were reading it. Turns out nobody was. But I was determined to try and make it a thing. And this is the first installment right here. Can you read it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is The Tongue by M.P. Billany, the least pretentious way of spelling, writing my name possible, right? So, this guy on the left, you want to play this guy? He's the main character, Moscow, so.
Hi, everyone.
Bite me. And then for some reason the captions are right at the bottom where nobody's going to read them. So what does it say? It says, Mr. Phelps was casually eating dinner when a meteor collided with his house.
Could you narrate in chorus or marriage?
Narrating McCor or Marek's voice? Okay.
Mr. Phelps was casually eating dinner when a meteor collided with his house.
Debris.
Debris!
Oh my god, a giant rock.
Nice driving, Earl. Your voice, Earl.
Shut up, Ron.
It's the same voice you do with the other guy.
Hi, everyone.
Very different voices.
Rob.
There we go. Look at him with his arms. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's crab walking or something. It says, oh,
Oh my.
Mr. Phelps, the only survivor, looked at the ship. Looked at the ship.
How am I supposed to drive in such badly drawn hat?
A lot of people have voiced these characters when I've taken this thing to different conventions. I think you've given him the most accurate voice possible compared to what I was going for. The two aliens had emerged.
Aw, ain't you just the cutest little alien I thought? Yes, you are.
Then Mr. Phelps made his first mistake. He thought they were cute. You guys are actually laughing at this.
Good.
Pity laughter.
It's so bad,
It is very bad.
it's so bad it's crossed back into good.
I forgot what voice I did for this guy. I just did Mark.
Did you hear that?
Probably just deer.
What's a deer?
I don't know, but it probably was one.
The aliens overheard Mr. Phelps.
Such ugly creatures, humans.
It sounds pretty good for an alien. And then they found him.
Aw, he's so cute. Can we keep him?
It's funny because when Taka was voicing that character, he did it as Nappa. He basically did the scene where it's like, look, it's a Pokemon.
Hadn't we better check to see if he's the almighty ruler of Earth?
Who else could survive one of your landings?
I think that's you. It's really difficult to tell, isn't it?
Die, human!
Oh, you're only transforming him.
I know. I just like to say die, human.
Why weren't people reading this comic? I should make an iPad app for my comic, Master Code.
Yeah.
I should sell one of these in the charity auction.
What?
How much would you pay for a signed copy of The Tongue?
All my money!
All your money?
Money.
£20.
That's more reasonable.
This hat.
I think it's behind the
Look at that laser beam. Look at the precision aiming of the laser beam, and the way his head is barely in the shot. It's artistic perfection.
You have to emphasize on the lightning because it's extreme.
That's you. That's supposed to be. That's.
I know something. We're going.
Yeah! Ow.
There was a flash as the ray hit Mr. Phelps' tiny little head, apparently.
I like how the transform ray goes all wiggly like that.
Oh, crud! I turned him into a ton!
Ew.
Believe me, it could have been worse.
That's a joke, apparently. Sorry?
Why does the alien on the right have a Hitler mustache?
Of all the questions you could be asking right now, why does the alien on the right have a Hitler mustache? Look at their arms, man! Much bigger issues at work here. What's up, Proto? It looks like a condom! Oh my god! A condom with eyes!
Found your condom, you say? Why does it have eyes?
I'm sorry? It's a Kaiba condom. Why would he want eyes on his condom? So that I can look at Yugi in the shower all the time. I like to wear condoms in the shower. What can I say? Hey! You're seriously going because you have to look at the condom tongue. You can't unsee it anymore.
Hey,
What are you saying?
Now it looks like a penis.
It's only supposed to have one eye.
The two tend to go hand in hand.
hey, I got a joke. Let's hope it's a good one this time. How's about a kiss, but no tongue? Or is that your tongue, or are you just happy to see me?
Isn't there a tongue food?
I think so.
Well, one thing I want to do is cool, and make a joke about it.
It's like a Muppet version of Jack Atlas.
Okay, I'm very excited.
That should be.
I bet you're glad they aren't watching this, writing this comic.
I bet you were glad you weren't watching this comic. What's up?
And there goes the fourth wall.
There you go. Ruined it, didn't it? Everything was going well up until this point. And then I did that.
Why did the tongue cross the road?
Oh. He's holding it. You guys are already writing fan fiction about this, aren't you? People have threatened to cosplay these characters. I don't know what would be worse, the aliens or the condom tongue.
That's a pretty stiff condom, by the way.
A pretty stiff condom.
So, now that you're a tongue, what are you going to do?
I'm going to Disneyland, unless you guys went and destroyed it.
That's the I Destroyed Disneyland.
Hey, Rob! What all of this charm Mickey Mouse had to say from the wreckage?
The amazing punchline. Right there.
So do you guys have really advanced technology, or a cure for all disease?
You mean like this? He drops the cure for everything. It's hilarious.
Good one, Butterfingers!
Hilarious. Why are you laughing? What's going on? Force it forward. Put this back. It is still on the internet. You can find it if you search for Martin Billany the Tongue webcomic. You will find it. There are well over 50. You want it on DeviantArt. I've been tempted to put it onto Tumblr and call it and make a separate blog called The Worst Webcomic of All Time. Yes! And just post new installments every day and have like an audio version where I'm voicing all the characters. I think Remember how drunk I was last night? I would have to be twice as drunk in order to agree to do that. Water's fine.
Are you sure we're not all still drunk and this is all just a hallucination?
This is a hallucination. This gets very philosophical right now, I think. This has more dialogue than a Control-Alt-Delete comic.
I'm tired. My whole life is just void
I'm
now.
gonna cry.
I'm smelling. I'm breathing in the sweet springtime air. There was a bright side. I'm trying to look at it right now.
And the award to most emotional speech spoken by a condom goes to...
I approve this.
Hey, look, Rob. I found a rock shaped like Emperor Patwang.
Let me see. On the other hand, at least I'm not one of those guys.
Hail Emperor Patwang! Oh no.
Sorry? How is he talking? you see, the problem is you think I thought this thing through.
Telepathic condom.
Yeah, I think that is.
Okay.
And Rob here single-handedly wiped out the dinosaurs.
Yeah, they were looking at me funny.
We got 2 years in the slam of a drunk driver.
Oh no, it's a gay joke.
Of course, on our planet, the slammer refers to a gay man named Carl who... Ow!
You don't need to know that part.
You're providing Foley, this is amazing.
What are you guys gonna do here anyway?
Destroy the planet. Wanna help?
No thanks. What are we gonna do anyway?
Because it's fun. Because that guy has a Hitler. What is he doing to it?
See, the problem is when it's upside down. Eye testicles. What? The new Apple product is eye testicles. What was going through my mind? Sex? It must have been. Freud would have a field day with this. You okay, Naruto?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to my friends over there without...
Do you guys mind if you made room for Naruto? He's going to be the Hokage someday. You will pay it forward.
Don't make him walk across the walls.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So.
Well, I've got nothing better to do, so I might as well come along with you guys for the ride.
Yay! Hey Rob, the tongue's coming with.
The time?
I forgot where we parked. Wait, I just did your line for you.
I forgot where we parked!
I think I'm going to call it a day because I do want to show some video as well. That's a pretty good way to end it. If you guys do want to read more, then you can go to the website where it's on. It's if you just Google search. I'm sure some people are looking it up right now on your phones. You found it? Yeah. There's an artist's version of a self-portrait there, and there's like it says I like light bulbs for some reason. I don't remember doing it. Little bio. You want me to read the biography of me? This is how I describe myself back in the day. The artist, a sad case, was born in England on February the 3rd, 1983. Are you February 3rd as well? That's awesome. We have the same birthday as the ill-fated XFL, which would make him 20. So far, he has only voyaged out of England on 3 separate occasions. That's changed. Otherwise, he remains trapped in this world of bad teeth and stiff upper lips, struggling to achieve a state of universal oneness. He scribbles out a lame excuse for a comic, at least I knew that much, known only to those who read it as the tongue. His ICQ number is 306-7065. Does anyone remember ICQ? Yeah. The whole chat program. And his AOL Instant Messenger name, which I'm sure you can still add, is Washu-chan Fan. He's a raving insomniac, which is how I found Yu-Gi-Oh, funnily enough. Hey. And he likes light bulbs and cake. He likes MST3K, anything else, you parasites. Oh, and his name is Martin Billany. That's how the tongue website describes me.
It's still better written than Twilight.
Throw it. I'm a terrible thrower. I mean, throw it. Everyone, thank Oscar for his birthday. Thank you so much for coming to my panels and for coming to the convention this weekend. It's been great. See you guys at closing ceremonies and at the charity drive later.